What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Wrestle Spot YouTube channel. We got a convo with the fans, for the fans, part 2. Last time we did it with Femur. Make sure to go check them out. Right here, we got TikTok, Donney.blaze. You want to introduce yourself?
I'm Donney.blaze, you know what I'm saying? I make TikTok videos. And yeah, bro, we about to talk some wrestling today. Let's get straight to it, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm gonna let you plug all your stuff at the end too. But I just want to get right into it. What got you into wrestling, man?
What got me into wrestling? So I can't remember like the very first time, but I remember like 2008. I would say around 2008. I was just watching TV. I think it was because my brother and my father, they used to watch wrestling too. So one day I'm watching TV. I see Triple H. I see Jeff Hardy. I see all of them. I said, this should look cool, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And from then, I just been watching, bro.
That's cool. That's cool.
What about you? What got you into wrestling?
So I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember a time in my life where I didn't watch wrestling. To be honest with you, I think even before I started watching it live, like my dad was kind of like an old head and watches like all the old stuff. So he showed me a bunch of stuff like World Class, all that stuff. I thought it was cool. I say the one that was like, oh yeah, I like this was we had this DVD of SummerSlam 2002, Rock versus Brock. I remember I just watched that on repeat, and I guess that's what kind of got me into it.
Okay. Yeah, my pops, he like an old head too. He was like Golden Era, Hulk Hogan, Macho Man. He grew up in there. And my brother, he was like the Ruthless Aggression era. John Cena, Eddie Guerrero, all of them, you know?
Yeah. So what got you started making content about wrestling?
So I started like March 2021, I think it was. I was just at home chilling. I graduated high school, wasn't doing nothing, just sitting at home. And I will always be on TikTok, and I will always see like Narcolepsy Boy. I would see him. I would see Mitri. I would see Axel. I would see all these guys talking about wrestling. And I talk about that all the time with my friends. When I was in high school, we would be arguing all the time. And, you know, I was just passionate about wrestling. So I said, let me just give this a try. And I just hopped on TikTok, started filming, and here we are now.
There you go.
What about you? What got you started?
So same thing. I saw Narcolepsy Boy, Suplex,
Suplex.
Bunch of guys. I even like remember we used to watch like wrestling YouTubers, like New Legacy Inc., Chris Danger, Grim before he was kind of weird now. He's cool though. He's cool. What's his name? Muscle Man Malcolm. See stuff like that. I was like, oh, this is cool. And then when I jumped on TikTok, I was like, okay, I think I can do that. Let me try it. And I just tried it. It's been fun so far, bro. Yeah. What's one piece of advice you would want to give to somebody that's thinking about doing this, but they're still kind of on the edge?
I would just say, just do it. Don't do it because you want to see numbers and you want to see this, or you know what I'm saying? Just go get on there, talk about whatever you want to, like whatever you're passionate about, get on there and talk about it. There's an audience for everything, like clothes, shoes, movies, everything. So get on there, find out what you're passionate about, do what you're passionate about. That's all I can say.
I like that. Okay. We'll step away from from that. We'll get back to that stuff. But currently, what's your favorite male and female superstar?
So my favorite male superstar right now, I would say is Seth Rollins. Like he's been my favorite. Like it'll be people who I will like for the moment, but he always, is my favorite since like 2013 in the Shield. Once I seen the Shield, everybody would like Roman or Dean because Dean crazy. I like Seth Rollins. He had the dye in his hair. Yeah. He was different. I was like, yo, this guy's cool. And ever since then, I've been rocking with Seth Rollins. Every way he changed and everything. He my favorite male. And for the female, I'll say Bianca Belair. Yeah, she's different, and I like that how she be just representing the people of color, like, the hair and everything and just the lipstick and her moves and just everything about her I like. So, yeah. What about you?
I'll go female first just because it's the same. Bianca Belair, of course. I saw her at Mania. And that entrance was crazy.
Oh, my God.
It was cool. TSU was the marching band for that. And that just that pop that she got, you can tell that her and Becky like pulled everybody in to make you care about that match, even though that's probably everybody's waiting for the Seth and Cody debuting. But now they made people care. And
for that was arguably the best match on WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So now for me, it was out of that or Seth and Cody match.
For being there, I think recency bias. I was like, I think Cody and Seth was better. But now that I went back and watched it like a few times, I was like, nah, that's Becky and Bianca was the best match of the weekend.
I was feeling the same way. Like when WrestleMania hit, I seen a match with Seth and Cody. I'm like, this was good, but the story they did with Bianca and Becky and they went insane, bro. That's arguably match of the night.
Oh yeah, man. I don't know if people will agree, but that was probably one of the biggest pops of the weekend. Mel, for the up until this year, it was Roman, and I don't dislike Roman anymore. I still like Roman, but he's not on TV, so I don't think it's fair to give him that right now. Ours might be the same because, to be honest, Rollins has been the most consistent.
Real, bro. Consistent. Rollins is one of the best. Roman, he's still active though. I'll be hearing people say like, he not active, but he only missed 2 weeks. Really, he missed last week and the week before that, and the week before those 2 weeks was the Unified match, and he helped the Usos win. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He was on TV before that, and I feel like people just get this random idea. Oh, Roman out on TV. He inactive. It's like, damn, bro. The nigga he was there consistently.
I guess him being gone for 2 weeks shows how important to the product he is right now, whether people want to admit it or not. Because 2 weeks with him being gone 2 weeks right now, SmackDown feels like it's been like months since he's been there.
For real.
But you see. Oh, same question, but all time now.
All time. Favorite all time is Triple H. From the day I started watching, I think he was like WWE champion. Came out with the entrance and everything. Like ever since then, I was like, yo, this guy's cool as hell. So he been my favorite. For the women's side, I would say Bianca Belair still. Like before her, it was like Charlotte Flair. I like Charlotte. And before her, it was AJ Lee. I liked AJ. She was cool. But when I was watching from 2008 up, it was not that much light on the women's side. They would come in with Diva era. They would do like a 2-minute match, wrap it up, and get out of there. But now it's starting to get more into it. So I'll probably just say Bianca Belair, favorite all time. For you, what about you?
Mel, definitely Shawn Michaels. But I don't know. For me, the greatest like in the ring of all time. Women's. I think when it's said and done, Bianca will be my favorite of all time. But as of right now, probably say Trish Stratus. Classic.
Okay, that's good. I had a question for you about Shawn Michaels.
What's up?
It was which match you liked better, the WrestleMania 25 or WrestleMania 26?
See, that one's so tough to answer. But for me, it had to be 25 for me. And I couldn't give you an exact reason. I just feel like it felt. I don't want to say it felt more important because the 26 had more on the line in the career, but 25 it was just like more fresh, if you know what I mean. Like they hadn't wrestled since like 97, I think, or 96 or something like that. So the first time they touched and they got to do it at WrestleMania. I don't know, but that was just my favorite person.
And the thing I liked about their storyline, like the match for 25 was good. But the build up for 26,
oh yeah,
I'm telling you, that was
video package shoot,
bro. Oh my god, crazy. Bro. Shawn Michaels is cool. You know what I'm saying? My friend, one of my friends I went to high school with, that's his favorite. Like he loves Shawn Michaels, and we always arguing about who better, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, all the time. So yeah, I got some respect for Shawn Michaels.
Let's see. Oh, okay. This is a kind of, it's slowly getting better now, but it was a big thing for a while. What do you think about this whole WWE versus AEW like fandom hate thing?
AEW versus W. I mean, I be feeling like it's weird, but I sometimes be getting into it myself too. I be feeding into it sometimes.
Same.
Only when it comes down to like when it comes down to these people who AEW meat riders, like they be tripping sometimes. And it's like, damn, bro, have some respect. Like, respect your elders. You ever heard that term, respect your elders? Like, you know what I'm saying? These meat riders, they be so, they flip flop. Like one minute AEW better than WWE. And then when WWE do something good, they be like, oh, AEW only been around for 3 years, so you can't really you can't compare it. Like I'm like it just so much, and it's like sometimes I feed into it, but other times I was like, I'm gonna just scroll. I was scrolling after, But overall, it's a bunch of just bull crap. Just enjoy what you enjoy.
Exactly.
Don't just be open minded to whatever, bro. Don't just AEW trash based off of narratives. Give it a chance. Watch it. Try it. You know what I'm saying? Be open minded. Everything not gonna be the same. Everything gonna be different. So
exactly.
Be open minded and just enjoy what you enjoy.
Couldn't have said
what
that
about
better
you?
myself.
How you feel, man?
To be honest, I feel the same way. I don't want to just like kind of target them, but I feel like most of the hostility is coming towards the AEW crowd from the AEW crowd. But man, I enjoy AEW, I enjoy WWE, and that's okay to enjoy both. You don't gotta pick a side. Just enjoy it.
Speaking of AEW, how you felt about last night, the Dynamite? How you felt about it?
Okay, so I don't know. I had a problem with I guess the way it worked out. I didn't know why Hangman wouldn't have been in the Battle Royal, but he's getting the IWGP Championship match. Hopefully, I guess he has to beat Cole or something. But I thought that was weird. Wardlow, it's really weird that he wouldn't want to be in the tournament because he wants to beat Punk himself. Like you're gonna fight Punk eventually too.
If you would have won,
Kyle O'Reilly, you're gonna fight him anyway. And Kyle O'Reilly winning the Battle Royal, that was off. Like when I saw the Final Four, it was like, all right, none of these guys are probably gonna beat John Moxley. So
for me, I felt like it was like it just felt weird. Like you ain't see no big names, no heavy hitters. Like I'm not talking about no surprise appearance or anything. I'm talking about like where's the Brian? Where's the he probably injured? What about Miro? You had Miro just he debuted, but he returned the other day. Why he not in there? Warlow, he not in there. No heavy hitters. And then we got Kyle O'Reilly. I like Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah.
But I already knew he was gonna lose to Moxley. So it's like it sucked all the fun out of it. It was like, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. What was another question I was gonna ask you about that? MJF situation. How do you feel about that?
Man, MJF, that's my favorite AEW. Yo, that's another thing I ain't like about AEW yesterday. No,
they didn't mention it once.
Bro, like,
they didn't mention it
bro,
once.
come on, bro.
Not even his
MJF,
name.
That's the reason I really will be watching AEW is for MJF. So I ain't see him, but that whole situation, I'm loving it. I love the story. I just love whenever he on the mic just talking his shit. Like, I love it, bro. I do believe it's a storyline. I do also believe that what he was saying, though, is true. There's some truth to it. But yeah, overall, if you asking like whether it's a work or a shoot or whatever that whole narrative is, I feel like it's obviously a work, but it's still entertaining regardless of whatever it is.
I'm gonna watch
I just want to see what they do next. Like, what are they gonna do? And they had a chance to put him in there. He could have did something.
That's what I thought was gonna happen.
Like, oh my god, bro.
Did you notice like how there was so like Eddie Kingston cut a promo when he was like telling the guy not to count him down, and then Wardlow was kind of like, I thought Wardlow made it seem like he was kind of about to do the same thing MJF did, so I thought that was gonna like play into the story. They were like the roster's waking up and thinking that. I was like, why don't you do something like that instead of just ignoring it?
Eddie Kingston, like he was in there too. Like they could have so many people could have, but they chose Moxley.
Oh my god! Yeah, if Eddie Kingston won the world title at Forbidden Door, he would have fight Punk, and that would be beautiful.
Bro, that would have been such a big moment. And plus, you put in a guy who was not a WWE guy who came from WWE. That's a big complaint everybody say. They always put in WWE guys in that position, but not the people who've been in that company. You got Eddie Kingston. You could put him on that platform. It would have been such a big moment. But they said, nah, fuck it. He out of there. Threw him out.
And making him interim champion is kind of like making him the world champion without making him the world champion.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what you want,
match.
Yeah, you can have Punk win in the end. It's just, give the people what they want right there. Put some sort of title on Kingston.
Feel good moment.
Mm-hmm.
And it would have been even a bigger moment though, if anything, if he beat Punk. If he beat Punk when he came back, that would have been even a bigger moment just off of because Punk beat him the last match, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Punk violated him, called him all types of, you this, you that, talking trash about him, and then he beat him. It would have been like such a full circle moment. If he would have beat Punk when Punk came back, it would have been insane, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
Do you think Punk's coming back heel or not? Oh my god.
Nah, you said do I think Punk come back as a heel? I think he returning as a face. He gonna return as a face. I don't think he gonna be a heel. It depends actually. Nah, I think he gonna return actually as a face, yeah. Because Mox and him, they probably gonna do a little something. Same way in the feud with Eddie Kingston, they was both like a face, but like more, the aggressive side. I think it's gonna be the same thing with him and Mox.
Okay.
Damn, I had a question I was about to ask you, but I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, it was I think it had to do with the Hardy Boys. Yeah, the Hardy Boys and the Luchasaurus or whatever their name is, and the Young Bucks. How you feel about that match that's about to happen next week?
So this is weird. I'm not enjoying the Jurassic Express's title reign.
Oh yeah, neither am
I don't. In 2022, I don't want to see the Hardy Boys as tag team. I mean, I'm wearing a Jeff Hardy shirt right now, but I don't really want to see them as tag team champions in 2022. And the Young Bucks, I don't want to see them either. I feel like they should have just gave the titles to Keith Lee and Strickland at Double or Nothing, or even Ricky Starks at Hobbs.
Yes, Ricky Starks. That's my god, man. I want to see him and Powerhouse Hobbs. Or even Keith Lee and Swerve. They've been good as a tag team, bro. Tag team champs. But Jungle Boy, I like his in-ring style. He's good, but it's like, damn, what is this? This storyline, this title
Christian Cage thing. I don't get it.
It's bad. And they got the Hardy Boys in the picture. I really hope they do not put the titles on the Hardys. I love the Hardys. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorites. I do not want to see them as tag teams. I think it's about time they hang it up, retire. That's just me. But yeah, bro. That's how I feel, man.
Let's see. All right. Speaking into something that we didn't like about the Jurassic Express, what is something you just don't like about the current product?
What? Both companies or
any, just like wrestling in general.
Something I don't like. Honestly, it'll be the fans, bro. If I'd say anything, I would say it's the fans and the dirt sheets. Like, bro, when I was 2008, when I was younger in 2008, and I was watching wrestling, I was watching it and I was seeing it as it's happening. From, you know what I'm saying? When I seen Matt Hardy turn on Jeff Hardy at Royal Rumble against Edge, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm shocked. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Nowadays, every dirt sheet, according to this and that, source, they say they're gonna turn heel. Like everything is online now. It's like it takes the fun out of a lot of stuff. Yeah. And the fans too, like fans sometimes don't even let stuff play out. As soon as they see something, they automatically turn it down. Oh, this is trash. This is trash. And they be so fickle, like for real. Like they be like, oh, we want new stars. They need to be new stars. And then they give us people to, make stars. And they turn it straight down. Or they trash. I don't like them. They this, they that. They boring. It is. Yeah.
Like just imagine if the dirt sheets weren't around and we found out Cody Rhodes was in WWE by finding out at the show, Imagine how crazy even more crazy that pop would have been.
For real, bro. So many of that. What about you? What you don't like about the current product?
I was thinking about the same thing, but I'll go with something else. Maybe I sound like this is what my dad says all the time. Whenever I visit him, we watch wrestling. It's like I don't like how overused the super kick is. But maybe that's just me being a Shawn Michaels fan, because when Shawn Michaels hit the switch in music, you're down.
Bro,
but now there's like 10 to 20 in a match.
For real. And that's the way it is. I feel like as time go on, that's gonna be happening with a lot of moves. Sometimes that I like it at times, but then it's like, fuck. They are ruining some moves. Yeah. And it's, it's bad.
I don't mind like a oh go.
No, what you about to say?
I was saying I don't mind like the desperate I don't mind like the desperate like 2 or 3 super kicks in a match, but when you're overdoing it, that's just That's not it.
For real. Like what was that? Do you remember the match between Edge and Seth Rollins at Madison Square Garden? At
Yeah.
the end when he hit him with the super kick, hit him with another one. I was like, okay, I liked it like that.
Yeah.
But if you hit him the super kick and then like 20 more, it's like, what the hell? I was like, what is this? Now what is this? You know? But I was like to ask you, what are some things you do not like about AEW, and what are some things you do like?
Oh, okay. So I'll go with that. I don't like first. What I don't like. I'm gonna try to stay away from like the fan base because I'm part of it. But I'm also not a part of the toxic fan base that there shouldn't be. Things I don't like. Ooh, finishers. For some reason, like I don't want to disrespect him and butcher his name, and I don't really remember how to say his name. But it was like a week before Double or two before Double or Nothing. Hangman Page, your world champion, he had a match, and he hits his buckshot lariat finisher. This is supposed to be over. The dude kicks out, and I had never heard of this dude before.
You talking about the I know who you talking about. I don't want to.
He was in the Battle Royal last night.
I know who you talking about. I don't want to say whether he's Japanese or but
I'll
of that. I like him though. He's nice, bro. That match with him and Hangman Adam Page was insane, bro.
I do think finishers need to be protected more, but that's just in all of wrestling, though.
Yeah, because there'll be a lot of false finishes. Sometimes they add to the match, but it gotta be to a certain degree. You can't have a false finish every time you have a match. You gotta protect your move.
Like I love the Gargano and Cole NXT matches, but that's like my only problem with it is,
bro.
I know. For being real, Gargano's for being real. Like I love Gargano, but there's no way he's kicking out of that like for the 10th time this match.
You talking about the New York one when he
took like 3 last shots or something,
bro. It's not even that, dude. Not even
and
that.
Sunrise
he had they had the Undisputed Era out there. All of them, they beating the brakes off this guy. He getting hit with all these moves, and he kicking out of everything. I'm like, bro, what is this? But that match was still good though. But
yeah.
That ending could have been better. But
yeah,
I get what you're saying. What are some things you like about it?
Things I like about it. Yes. Things I like. I promise there's a lot. I just, whenever you think of something, they fall out of your mind. Things that I like. Okay, so I like how a lot of people don't like how they, the ex-WWE guys all the time. I like that they bring in those guys that didn't get those opportunities, Like, I love that they brought in Swerve Strickland. It's one of my favorites. Keith Lee, Buddy Matthews. One thing I don't like is it's not as bad as it was anymore, but there's way too many factions. Yeah, but things I like that they're giving a lot of guys TV time, like Tony Nese, like someone random like Tony Nese gets a match on Dynamite, stuff like that.
Yeah. For me, and with the WWE guys, like the thing I'm not the biggest fan of that. Like, yes, it's cool that they bring in a lot of people who didn't get that time and get that proper opportunity. But for me, I feel as if you a different company, you a different product. You want to build your company, you want to build your product. Why are you putting everybody that came from another company just straight forward? You pushing them over the people that been there. Like when I was watching TNA, that what made me stop watching TNA. They was bringing in Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair. They had MVP, Bobby Lashley. I'm like when I first started watching TNA, I like Abyss. I'm like, yo, Abyss, who is this guy?
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing Abyss. I'm seeing all these different people I've never seen before. Sting, even though Sting was from WCW or whatever, but it's like I've never seen him before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've never seen a lot of those guys before. So I'm like, yo, these guys are good, bro. And there's so many people. Matt Morgan, I think he was in WWE too, but there's a lot of different people who was in TNA that I love. AJ Styles. And then they start bringing all these other WWE guys. It's like, damn, it's taking away the fun. You know? I feel like at times it could be like that for AEW. But then again, it is good though, because those people never got that opportunity. So it's like, I'm 50-50.
I think it becomes a problem when you're prioritizing those guys over your, your homegrown talent. But I think there's room
Yes,
for everybody.
for real.
And something you like about AEW.
Something I like about AEW, I be liking the matches they be putting on. They be putting on some good
Mm-hmm.
matches. I like the matches, and I like some of the superstars. Like I like Ricky Starks, MJF. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they got some good characters over there. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so I like the superstars. Some of the superstars. That's really about it.
Anybody thinks I favor, like in my content, I favor WWE or AEW. It's just that there's like 50 years of content for me to post on my channel. That's
Yeah,
the only reason. Like in actuality, so far this year, I've had way more fun watching AEW than WWE. I mean, more recently, but I love both companies. I love both companies.
as long as you're enjoying it, that's what
Mm-hmm.
matters. Just enjoy what you enjoy. You know.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever fallen out of watching wrestling?
Yes, I did.
When was
It
that?
was like so 20 it was like 2015. I watched 2015. I used to live in a different state. So I had moved from that state over here to New York. And when I moved to my grandmother's house. So it's like they didn't have cable. So I missed like a lot of 2016. And I missed a lot of 2016, bro. 2017, I missed part of it. Yeah, I missed all that. But I was still like, look it up and check, but I was not watching it consistently like I was before. And then 2017 came around, like summer 2017, I would watch, but it got to a point in that, like in my life at a point in time, I was either in the school or working. So summertime, I was working. I'm talking about damn near all day I'm working.
Yeah.
And then when I'm not working, I'm doing school.
Yeah.
So it's like I had no time to really sit down and get into the product. And then when I would watch it, I'm like, what is this? What have this become? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, so I would say like from 2016, I watched a little in 2017, a little in 2018, 2019. I'll watch parts, and then 2020, especially the beginning of 2020, I really wasn't watching it either. I remember turning on TV and I'm seeing Bailey and Sasha in the ring and hearing them talk. I was like, what is like, you know what I'm saying? It just felt so weird. But then I fell back in love with it once I started seeing Roman. When I see how Seth was, him and Cesaro going at it. Yeah. Roman and the Mysterios and Edge and this and that, all that stuff. That made me dive right back into it.
Like a year or two ago, you barely got back into it.
Yeah, like I got like into it. Before I was just like I would check out some stuff. Yeah, I was a casual. I would say I would look at check out some pay-per-views. Like I'll watch Elimination Chamber. I'll watch casually watching, but I really got back into it like around a year ago. I'll say.
So were you watching around Kofi Mania?
Oh, I seen that. I seen that.
So what did you think of that?
Oh my God, I seen that. Oh yeah, so yeah, I was watching here and there. That's what I'm saying. I seen the whole Kofi Mania. I like how they built it. Like they knew they have to beat these teams in order for him to get shot and all that stuff. And he finally won, just to lose to Brock Lesnar in 8 seconds. Oh God, I like the storyline. I like that he won. I just hate how he lost the title, bro. That shit was so dumb. I remember watching that too. I'm looking at my time. It's like 3 minutes left of the show. I'm like, oh, this match not gonna continue. Nope. Lift him up. F5. 1, 2, 3. I said, what the what? Hell no. Nah. That was weird. How you felt about it? How you like the Kofi Mania?
One of my favorite storylines leading up to it, but the title reign, they just didn't do right by him, to be honest with you. The reign just finally felt like bland. And then the way they ended it was just not it, And never even like let him. Next week he was just back in the tag team division, That's what I hated.
Bro, you could say the same thing about Big E title reign though. They had Big E doing his thing, and the next man he on SmackDown. The New Day. I'm like, what is this, bro? Like, damn, I miss my boy Big E.
I don't want to say it was like I wasn't happy, but like when he won the title, I didn't get the same feeling because I want to say I wasn't optimistic, but I didn't really trust WWE to capture that feeling that they should have gave Kofi. with the title reign because it just felt bland too. So I don't think it was anything on Big E. It was just the way they booked him.
Yeah, I can agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Having him get pinned a lot and stuff like that. I feel like they should be treating every champion like a champion. Like you should be having Big E getting pinned like that. It's like, it's a little weird.
Yeah.
So I can feel what you're saying.
So we know with your content you ask a lot of questions, say how you feel. Don't really see a lot of negativity on your page, and I like that. But
thank you.
What is one hot take that you have? Either company.
Hot takes. So I've been sitting on this one for a while, bro. Listen, and I've been thinking so much on this one. I was thinking about doing a hot take video. You probably newer to my page, but I used to do like unpopular opinions. Like I'll do that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'll say some like it was one time I was like Undertaker overrated. Like you know what I'm saying? It was one time I was, you know what I'm saying? I used to do that, but I haven't done one in a while. So a hot take right now. Damn, what's a hot take right now? I've been sitting on this one in my head. I've been thinking that Roman is ranked higher on the all-time great list than Jeff Hardy, bro. I feel like that might be a hot take for some people, for the Jeff Hardy fans. But it's
some people, but I agree with you.
I've been sitting around, I'm thinking about doing a video on that, but I was like, fuck. Cause I'm really thinking about like sometimes people would overrate Jeff Hardy. I love Jeff Hardy, but
I love Jeff Hardy, but they do.
These people will overrate Jeff Hardy like he had this immaculate career. Like you know what I'm saying? I love Hardy. I watched his 2008 run before he became champion. I watched everything. He went to TNA. I seen it. Bro, his career was good, but it's not how people making it seem, bro.
Yeah.
And bro, I feel like Roman is over Jeff Hardy. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
What's the hot take you got right now?
Okay. I've said it a few times. I haven't said it like gone out and said it, but I've made little hints at it. Like I'm not a big Ricochet fan anymore.
Oh yeah, I heard you say that in your recent video.
Yeah, to be honest, bro, I think he's a little great. That's my thing. Shit. As far as like wrestling, that's cool. He's cool, but like the man can't talk, man. He can't really.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's more than just the in-ring work to a match. It's like you got to tell a story. Like it can't just be moves after moves and jumping out of the ring and do it. It's like that's cool. I like it. It's amazing to see, but what's the story? What are you telling? Why am I?
He's a really good wrestler, but yeah, he's like the stuff in between. You know how like I hate to reuse Roman because people hate on Roman so much, but Roman like they little stuff he does in his match, like in his match, he's like, "Oh my god, I'm the best,"
I love Roman, bro. Like
little things like that.
People think it's just you go in there, you do moves, and that's a good match. Oh, you a great wrestler. Yeah, you good at doing moves, but you're not good at being an actual, entertainer. You're not good at you know what I'm saying? Roman, I love when he do that. Like he had John Cena in a chokehold. He talking to the camera about Hollywood. This and that, talking crap. I'm like, that, I love it. And the way he controlled the crowd too. Like the match they had at Backlash. He got in the ring, acting like he about to get it on with Drew. And then he tag out. I'll do what I want. I'm like, that right there, that pulling the emotions out of the crowd and, interacting. It's like, that right there, that's what I like.
Yeah, it's like, so I guess a better way to say this, Ricochet is a great wrestler, great athlete. Terrible character in my eyes.
Yes.
Terrible character.
They do gotta give him. It's like part of it is on him, but it's also they gotta book him better.
Yeah,
a lot of people
I think I said something like that too. It's not totally on him.
Speaking of that though, speaking of booking, who do you think like on a roster? Who do you want to see get used? Like who do you feel like on a roster should be getting used more?
Dominic Dijakovic, that's one.
That's my number one right there too, bro. What the heck?
Who else is up there? Oh my God, Max Dupre. I mean, they're I guess they're going.
I love that guy, yo.
LA Knight. I'm not gonna lie. That's not a terrible name, but LA Knight's cooler.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. already he didn't even do no in-ring work, nothing. I like Max Dupre more than I like LA Knight. And I loved LA Knight. Like I used to like how he LA Knight, he do that whole thing. I like it. But it's just something you could tell. It's something about that character. Like the way he be getting so close to Adam Pearce's face. He should be talking and always correcting his name. It's like that is just so entertaining to me. It's like I want to see who his first client is. I'm ready for all that. Like he's entertaining, bro.
He's very entertaining. Let's go back to your content and all that. I remember you said you wanted to stream and all that. Like who are some like in sorry. So I know you said you want to stream and all that. Who are some like content creators that are, you know, motivating you to try this stuff?
To stream?
To stream and or just, create content in general.
I wouldn't really say I have like a person that inspired me to start streaming because it was kind of something I always just wanted to do. But it was people that, well, I could say, it is some people that inspired me. I could say like YouTubers I watched and stuff like that. I watched them and I feel like, yo, that's cool. I like what they're doing and stuff like that. And, so I would say like people like DDG, that's a YouTuber. Castanat, he's a person who's streaming and stuff like that. I like him. A lot of different content creators that I watch, and I'll be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? They cool, and I liked it. Like another reason I wanted to do streaming because like during quarantine, that's all I used to do. I just sit down, and I'll watch Cash Nasty. I'll watch his videos.
Cash Nasty,
and or I'll watch Rice Gum stream. But that's back in 2020, and I'll watch. I'm like, yo, this is cool, and I want to do that.
Gotcha.
So that's something that made me want to do that. What about you?
I never really thought of doing it. I mean, I always wanted to do it. I was like, nah, no one would listen to me, But then I got on TikTok. I was like, okay, Narcolepsy was doing his thing. Suplex is doing his thing. Let me try it. I can do that. And I thought, something cool like that. Someone else who wrote it. Also, not Malcolm. He does this stuff. He does like little Reddit reviews, and I thought that was always hilarious. So I was like, let me try this. Stuff like that. That's when I'm trying to jump on YouTube and stuff like that. Another question about your content. Oh, go ahead. No, I got it written down. Go ahead.
I think I'm about to say I done forgot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I forgot. I forgot that quick, bro. No, I think it was something about streaming. I was about to say something about YouTube. I think it was, but it was not serious. But what you gonna say?
Describe your experience making content in like one word, like this year that you've been on TikTok stuff.
What you mean, like what it takes to get into it? Like, what do you mean?
Like that, or like how you felt like after making this stuff and all that.
How I feel like when I make the content.
Because like okay, so I've asked a few like Suplex asked him. He said it's been a while so far. All that. I asked Self about wrestling. He said it was like humbling,
Oh, okay. So like it was just a journey because this is not my first. Like I used to try to do YouTube videos. I used to do YouTube videos, and when I was in high school, I've been filming content for a while. And I was thinking about it like when I was younger, 2013. I used to do Vines with my brother. Me and my brother, we used to do Vines all the time. And then after that was done, around 2016, when I started high school, I started doing YouTube videos. Filming, trying to do vlogs, doing whatever reaction videos. I was doing everything. So I was always filming, trying to do content. That was always something I always wanted to do. So it's been a journey. I could say that. That's what I could say. It's been a journey. Really. What about you? What about your experience?
Different. I guess the way to elaborate on that is like, once you're like doing something you love, things are like kind of different, like this every day I wake, when I used to wake up, I just chill, nothing to do. Now this gives me something to do. So it's kind of like changed the way I'm moving a little bit,
I feel that.
Definitely a positive thing. Oh, you good. Definitely a positive thing.
Sure my connection was messing up.
Got you. You're good. The last little thing.
I feel you though because.
Oh, go ahead.
I kind of feel like that because that used to be me. I used to, I used to wake up. Once I graduated high school, I used to be in the house basically doing nothing, chilling. Yeah. And it was just like, but once I started doing that, it's like, okay, there's something to do,
Yeah. It's been
Or you-
it's also kind of like changed the way I like watch wrestling too. Like, because if I was like enjoying or something, I'd be like, I don't need to watch this. I got no reason to watch it. But now, like, this gives me like more reason. It's more fun now, you know.
Yeah, and you get a different perspective now
Mm.
than when you're just a regular, consumer, just a consumer of it. It's different now. I feel you.
And for this last little bit of the video, just want you to plug where they can find you. Anything you want. Go ahead.
You can follow me on TikTok or Instagram. Same thing as Donney.blaze, 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 man. Simple as that.
There you go. There you go. I'm gonna plug his stuff on the screen in the description. Y'all make sure to go follow him on the Wrestle Spot. Thank y'all for watching today.
All right, man.